class 7th. Hope you're all doing well. Alright, guys, so this is point number 4, the naming of cats. Lecture number 3, and the topic is question answers, right? So, moving on to our first question, that is, answer the following questions on page number 40. Make sure that you have opened up the books to get because the answers are all written here, and I'm going to be saying the questions while looking at the book, alright? So the first question, that is part A. Why does the poet say that the reader may think he's crazy? The poet says that the reader might think that he was crazy when he told them that a cat must have 3 different names. What is the first type of name that a cat should have? B part. The first type of name that a cat should have is the name that the family use every day. ठीक है, अब ये जो नाम होता है, ठीक है, when a child is born, so the family gives him a name, ठीक है ना. So this is the name that the family chooses for a cat. Or cat is, as you know, that the cat is the character of cat is associated with humans. So this poem is basically based or addressed to humans, ठीक है. Now, C part, what is the second type of name that a cat should have? The second type of name that a cat should have is particular name, that is peculiar and dignified. Particular name that is not common, ठीक है, and should be respectable. Okay, and a good name. How many female names of the first type does this poet suggest? Female names उसने कितने suggest किए थे? The poet does not suggest any female names in the first list. First list में कोई first answer में कोई भी उसने नहीं suggest किए female names. He has suggested only 2 female names of the first type. Of the first type in the second list, that is Electra and Demeter. Alright, so the E part is which fancier names does the poet suggest? The fancier names that the poet suggested are Plato, Admetus, Electra, and Demeter. Now, moving on to the next question, that is F part. In what way will a cat be able to behave if he's given a name that is particular? A cat will be able to keep his tail perpendicular. Perpendicular means straight. Spread out his whiskers and cherish his pride if it has been given a name that is particular. Alright, so now moving on to the G and H part. G question is, what is the third type of name that a cat must have? How is it different from the other 2 types? The third type of name is the one that the cat knows but no one else will ever know. Okay? It is different because humans will never discover what it is. That means the cat has its own desires, thoughts, right? Now the H part, when a cat is in profound meditation, what is it thinking about? When a cat is in profound meditation, in deep contemplation or deep thinking, it is thinking about the thought of the thought of the thought of his name. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, that is in reference to context. इसमें हम page number 41 पे हम these questions are more difficult. We're not going to do that. Okay, so you can put a cross over there. So answer the following with reference to context. They have given you 2 contexts. Okay, the first one is all of them sensible everyday names. So the first question, what are some of these names? Some of these names are as follows, जो कि poem में use हुए हैं: Peter, Augustus, Alonzo, James, Victor, Jonathan, George, Bill Bailey, Plato, Admetus, Electra, and Demeter. Now the second part, when are these names used? These names are used daily. And third, are there any other names by which a cat might be called? How are they different from these names? A cat can also have a perpendicular name and a singular name. The particular name is unique to each cat, and the singular name will only ever be known by the cat it belongs to. Now let's move on to the next context, that is the last context, B context. But above and beyond, there's still one name left over. Above and beyond what? Question tha. Above and beyond the everyday name and the particular name. Now the second, what is the name left over? The name that is left over is the singular name. Now third, how does a cat show it is thinking about this name? The cat shows that it is thinking about this name by being in profound meditation. The name that he only knows. Okay, the world does not know it. Alright, so these are the questions that you guys are going to do in your neat copies with a neat handwriting, alright?